Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Critical Beauty. Today, I have a wonderful guest. Her name is Brooke Cohee. She is the new Miss Globe USA 2024, and she will represent USA in the Miss Globe pageant to be held in Albania next month. So I can't wait to chat with Brooke. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to write them down in the chat box below, and I'd be more than happy to read the questions or the comments back to Brooke. So we're just waiting for her to enter the chat room. I think I see her now. Let's admit her. Hi.
Hi,
Hey, what's up?
how's it going?
Oh, hot. It's still very summery here in Massachusetts.
Oh, pretty far.
How's the weather there in California? You're in Arizona, right?
I'm in Arizona. It's very hot.
I would think you're probably like 20 degrees hotter. Right now here is about 81 degrees.
Oh, okay. I think it's 197. Never mind.
You were going to say 105?
Yes.
Wow. So, how's everything?
You know what? It's going really well. Lots of practice.
No, when do you
But
leave?
hectic. Lots of practice for the pageant. I
Now,
got,
yeah, so the pageant is going to take place in Albania, and when exactly is the finals? I forget.
I believe it's our coronation is October 15th.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's like a month away from now. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God.
We're leaving
Wow.
September 25th.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet all my pageant sisters. And this will be my first time going out of the country. So,
Oh, so you're a virgin.
yeah. If
So do you know how many countries are competing this year?
I remember correctly, I believe like 50, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well that's a very good number. That's a very
I'm
good number.
probably a little off, but
Yeah.
there should be a lot more.
Yeah. I mean for me, I think 40 countries I think is a good big number. But when you add 10 more, 50 or 20 more, 60, it becomes even more challenging. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
so
definitely hard to look at all the women and decide.
yeah. So have you been chatting with some of your contestants? Do
Not
you guys
frequently.
okay, so do you have like a WhatsApp group where you introduce yourselves and get to know each other?
You know what? We've been talking through Instagram. A few of us have, but not entirely everyone because we still don't know who's in, who's not.
That's true. That's true. Now, okay, well, Brooke, I know a little about you, but to those people out there who do not know you, who have never heard of you, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, your where you come from, all that wonderful things.
So my name is Brooke Cohee. I'm actually born and raised in Arizona. Um, I was born actually in Tucson, but I was raised in Surprise, located here in Arizona. And then my, I'm so sorry, everything keeps flying away from me. But my dad actually, oh my gosh, give me 1 second. I
Sure.
apologize.
I love your background, by the way. It's like the sunny blue sky.
Oh yes, I had to pick a really nice background. This place is gorgeous.
Is there any way you can make your screen like in a landscape position?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Okay, but I can't see you though. I mean, you like to twist it.
Let me see what I can do. This
Perfect. Perfect. Now
awesome.
raise your angle a little bit up so I can see your entire face, your beautiful face. Perfect. That is perfect. Yes, even much better. Cool, cool. All right. So as you were saying, you were born in Tucson. Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm actually 21. I just turned 21 recently in August.
So have you entered a bar and tried your first alcoholic drink?
I'm a little too nervous too, but I'm not sure. I don't really drink often, so no.
Oh, okay, but maybe who knows, when you go to Albania, you will have that chance, right?
Maybe, maybe, but I really would like to focus.
True. Good girl. I love that attitude. Now, you went to school, you went to
Yes.
college.
I
Okay.
graduate, actually, graduated Paradise Honors High School, and I'm gonna be going to ASU in the spring for fashion.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
must be very, very exciting. Wonderful. Now, how did you get interested in pageants? I know this is going to be your first time competing abroad, but did you ever compete before, like locally?
So back then, my
Mhm,
mother actually decided to put me in a pageant for National American Miss when I was 15, around 13, 15,
mhm.
just to build my confidence because I was very shy when I was little. And then after that, I started professional modeling. And then after that, I did I'm in this pageant now. So it's been a long process.
Yes. So, you're a professional model. I know you're tall. You're quite tall. How tall are you?
5'11".
Okay, on stocking feet. So when you're wearing high heels, you could be as tall as 6'5" or even 6'6", right?
I'm probably 6'3" in heels.
Oh, so you're probably gonna be one of the tallest girls in the competition.
Yes.
Yeah. So which do you prefer, modeling or pageantry?
You know what? Since I haven't been doing pageant, obviously I'm a little toward modeling, but with this experience, it's been amazing. It has been a long journey, and I'm just so excited to start pageantry.
Mhm. You know, a lot of people don't realize some of the differences between the two
Oh,
fields.
there is a huge difference,
Yes.
completely different. Because when you're modeling, you're stone face,
Hmm.
never smiling. You're selling the clothes. It's all
Right.
about the clothing. But in pageantry, it's all about you and what you bring to the table.
Exactly. And when you're a model too, you don't get to talk.
No.
You don't have an opinion on when you're walking.
Mhm.
Whereas as a beauty queen, you always have to promote your platform, your causes,
Correct.
whatnot. So that's great. That's great. Um, well, I know there are some challenges, in competing in a pageants. What were some of the challenges that you faced competing in pageants?
Some of the challenge I faced was really just my confidence. Because over
Okay.
time, again, I was shy. I was a tomboy growing up. I didn't really know anything about
Mhm.
being a woman and being inspiring to other people. So it was a long, long road for me to grow and be very confident in myself.
Mhm. But now you feel 100% confident.
I wouldn't say I'm 100%, but but there's always growth. I
Sure.
feel a lot more confident than how I was when I was little.
Yeah, sure. I know you have to go to the gym to work out. Uh, you did you hire a professional walking coach to help you walk?
I am self-taught.
You are
All
self-taught.
self Mhm.
Wow.
Just by learning, watching other people, Naomi Campbell, watching Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid, watching their walks, and also developing a mental note, like have your own walk
Right.
instead of copying off of someone else's. So,
Well, you do realize that there's a difference between a model walk and a beauty queen walk, right?
indeed.
And yeah, it's funny too because like when you go to YouTube and you do a search like pageant walk videos, there's gazillions of them. And then you have to spend hours and hours in watching, these people how to walk. And then you pick up, you learn from them. But I would recommend highly to get a personal walking coach one of these days
Yes.
because it's an entirely different field altogether. Um, okay, Brooke, I'm sure you have a lot of friends
I
and
actually I don't.
you
I keep a
don't.
I keep a tight circle. I choose who I want to be friends with.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But those people who know you very well, how would they describe Brooke in 3 words?
I would say motivational, very motivational because I I like to practice a lot. I do. And I'm creative. I'm an artist. I love to paint. I love to draw. And probably you'll probably see that in the show
Oh,
coming.
oh yeah, they do because they have a talent competition, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Really do.
It's going to be
Yeah.
wonderful.
So you're motivational, you're creative, and your third one would be what?
Let's see. Considerate.
Considerate? Okay.
Very considerate. I love actually what I've heard from my friends when I'm considerate, I don't really think about myself often, which
Mhm.
can be a bad thing too. But I think about others' well-beings.
Well, that's good. That's a wonderful virtue that I think every person should have. But remember, when you're
Mhm.
competing in a pageant, you may be considerate to others, but others may not be considerate to you.
You're right, but all you can do is smile and be happy that you're there.
Exactly, exactly. Because it's all about attitude. You're trying to project your best version of yourself on stage. Okay, that's great.
Mhm.
That's great. Now, okay, well, what do you like to do for fun?
Actually, I love spending time with family
Hmm?
all the time. We love playing cards, board games. I actually love to go hiking.
Okay,
I love sports, basketball, swimming, volleyball, softball, especially. I grew up with softball.
yeah,
My modeling, of course.
sure.
I do it all the time, every day, as much as I can. And my art.
Your art. Okay, do you show your art on your social media? Because I haven't
I
seen
do some,
some of them. Okay.
some of them. I'm actually making a separate art page just for my art. It's linked in my bio. It will grow.
Of course, of course. I think it's a wonderful idea. Yeah, wonderful. Now, here's a good question. Do you think that having a platform is necessary to win a pageant?
I believe it is 100% necessary. There is a, there's always a reasoning why you're entering a pageant. You always should have a reasoning. Even as a winner, there's so many people looking up to you. And why you have to ask, why are they looking up to you? There's a reason behind it. It's your platform and your advocacy.
Mhm. Now, what is your advocacy?
My advocacy is excuse me, to bring awareness and
Mhm.
to support those with lupus because my mother has lupus.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. So
Okay.
I would like to just like, uh, pardon me, what was
Mhm.
I gonna say? I would like to explain what lupus is over time because it
Um,
is definitely a hard autoimmune disease.
okay. Is it I know very little about lupus. This is wonderful that you get to talk about, lupus because a lot of people don't know much about lupus, including myself. It's not it's not a communicable disease, correct?
No,
No, it's not.
autoimmune.
Autoimmune. So either
Mhm.
you're born with it or you're not born with it.
Yes, you can get it over time.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what are
Like
some of the
some
yeah, what are the symptoms though?
flare-ups, rashes. Usually, another one was I know one of the symptoms are you have to be out of the sun. My mom,
Oh,
she
okay.
gets drained from the sun really quick, and it's really bad for her skin
Hmm.
because the disease starts kind of eating you alive. It's very interesting.
Does she feel pain at all?
She does. She
She
does.
does. Okay. All right.
Mhm. There's certain clothing that protects your skin, and it's really expensive for
Is it
lupus.
okay?
Mhm.
Well, hopefully with the advent of modern medicine and science, hopefully we should be able to find a
Yeah,
cure, perhaps. Yeah, yeah, for it.
hopefully.
Yeah, good.
Most definitely.
Yeah, good. Now, here's a good question. You know, we all love technology. Describe a problem that you used to have that you solved by using technology.
Hmm. Well, over time, I actually had a speech impediment. I still do. I wasn't able to speak until I was 5 years old. I had to do sign language to communicate. And with the special technology over time, I was able to get programs just to help with my disabilities.
Mhm. So, so you do suffer a little bit from speech impediment?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, well, again, with technology, with the advanced technology we have right now, you can pretty much, whatever problem you have, you can easily express yourself through this
Yeah.
small gadget or small device.
Mhm.
So that's
And
good.
there's so many programs out there
Yeah.
for learning.
So hooray for technology. Here's a fun question, Brooke.
Okay.
If you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Sushi. I love sushi. It's
Sushi?
my
Okay.
favorite. Yes. Specifically Las Vegas rolls. So good.
They're like they're humongous, they're like big and they're juicy and thick, you know.
Very, very filling.
Now,
Yeah.
when you eat sushi, do you also eat the wasabi, the green
You
thing?
do, yes. You must.
'Cause it wouldn't be real sushi without that wasabi thing,
I
right?
love eating it with eel sauce.
Eel sauce?
Yes.
Okay, I've never tried it.
Well, when you
What
go
does it taste
to
like?
a restaurant, just be like, can I get some eel sauce? And they'll bring you out some, and it's like this brown, like it's so good though.
Is it
Sweet, but good.
okay? You know what? I'm happy with soy sauce. The wasabi and those ginger
Ginger.
slices.
Mm,
I love
I
the
love
ginger thingy. Yeah. All right. So sushi for everyone. And I think they will have tons of sushi for you when you arrive in Albania. I'm sure. All right.
it. I'm pretty sure.
Now, if you could meet one person, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
You know what? It would have to be great great, my great great grandma. I've never met her, and I was named after her.
Really? Okay, Brooke. Yeah.
Hmm. And I heard she was a very incredible human being, very strong, very independent, and that's someone I looked up to. Never
Mhm.
met, but yes, yes, for
That's
sure.
wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, grandmothers. I think without grandmothers, I think there would, I miss my grandmother. I mean, she passed away when I was a little boy. So I never
Mhm.
really got the chance to get to know her.
Mhm.
But I heard that I was her favorite.
Oh, that's special.
Yes,
That's
it
very
is very
special.
special. And I'd like to think that, she looks down, from heaven and has become one of my guardian angels, so to speak. And I'm sure the same thing, can be said with your grandmother, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Wonderful. Yeah. Hooray for grandmothers.
Grandmas are amazing.
They are. Definitely they are. Now, I would imagine, okay, so you haven't gone abroad. It's going to be your first time. But have you done some traveling in the States?
Yes, I have. I've
Okay.
actually went to Illinois to
Hmm.
visit my aunts. They're all over the place. I have 3 to 4, many aunts. We have a huge family.
You do? Okay. So what is the most beautiful place that you've visited, that you've seen in America so
You
far?
know what? I am so lucky to live actually 2 hours away from it. Sedona.
Oh, Sedona. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Gorgeous red rock, great hiking trails.
Hmm.
It's amazing. so pretty there, and the weather is fantastic, especially coming from Surprise and going to Sedona. It's like it's a new environment.
Now, Sedona has a very big arts community, I think,
Yes, you do.
and also a lot of new wave practitioners, like new age people, like spiritualists and whatnot. So so they have a lot, like I think they have a lot of crystals. They use all these crystal stones to meditate and whatnot.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah. Good.
It's all about peace up there.
Yep. Peace
Tranquility.
and
Hmm.
tranquility. All
Hmm.
right. Great. I've never been there, but I'd like to go one of these days.
Oh, you should. It's really gorgeous up there. You'll love it. I'll show you some hiking trails.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. As long as there are no snakes or scorpions, because I know it's a
Yeah,
desert.
I can't promise that.
I'll just wear a pair of anti-snake or anti-scorpion hiking boots.
I still don't think that will work, but
Whatever. We'll see anything to protect my legs. Now, what is one thing that we would not know about you just by looking at you?
I was a tomboy growing up. I think I said this too.
Okay.
And I actually broke 13 bones.
What?
Yes, many, many.
Wow.
And it's all because I'm very athletic. I love I was a state swimmer and a state softball player growing up. So it was its own thing.
Well, it's interesting because I don't know, it's a phase, little girls, when they tend to be attracted to things that boys usually do or what boys usually wear, you know, they go to over the stage. It's the same thing with boys. Like when I was a little boy, I used to play with Barbie dolls, okay? But I didn't want to be a girl, okay? My mother tolerated it. I mean, she knew that, oh, Rafa, he's just doing this because he likes dolls. It's just a phase. It's the same thing with little girls, okay?
Mhm.
Tomboys. So good.
We loved it. It was a great phase. Yes.
It was a great phase. And it's a normal phase. So
Oh, normal, completely.
it's very, very
You have
normal. I don't understand, why some people think, oh no, your little boy wants to be a woman or a girl someday. Well, it's not
yeah.
necessarily true. Not true. Mm-mm. Now, here's a good question. Do you think it's a good idea for beauty queens to endorse political candidates?
No, I do not. I don't think so. I think we should keep it neutral for sure. Because I believe everybody should have their own opinion going into any political event.
Mhm. Well, especially if you're wearing your sash, because if you're wearing your sash, you're representing an organization that's supposed to
Yes.
be neutral, right?
Correct.
But maybe after your reign, then you can express your political views as Brooke, as
Mhm.
yourself, not as the Miss Globe USA. Okay.
Yes.
Because this year is in November, we have the presidential elections, and
Mhm.
and people are arguing with each other, are like literally fighting with each other on social media. And it's like a very contentious moment in this country. So we'll just hope for the best.
Mhm.
We have someone, Daniela, watching. Hi, Daniela, how are you?
Okay.
Daniela has a question for you.
All right, Daniela.
Would you rather have no nose but have smelly fingers, or blind but you have a beautiful smile?
You know what? That is a very interesting question. I would probably be blind with a beautiful smile because I feel like having a great smile brings everybody, especially walking into a room, and lightens the mood.
Oh, I like that answer. I like that. Yes. Daniela, that's a good question. Thank you,
That
by the
was
way.
a really good question.
Very good.
Thank you.
And related to that, by the way, how would you explain, let's say, uh beauty to a blind person?
I believe beauty comes from with not with on the outside, but the inside. What you do for yourself to empower yourself, but to empower others around you.
Good answer. Not only that, but I think also I think beauty is a feeling.
Oh,
Yeah. If you're born blind, obviously, you couldn't
mhm.
think about it, but it's how you're treated by other people,
Agree.
you know,
Yes.
you know what I mean? So, it doesn't matter what disability you have, you can't talk, you can't hear, you can't, see. I mean, all those are not really important as long as you
Yeah.
have people in your life who treat you as if you were normal.
That love you, that treat you.
Yeah. Just
Just,
just
yeah.
the same. Good. Good, good, good. Here's a fun question. Brooke, we all have pet peeves. What is your biggest pet peeve? Thing that really annoys you the most?
One thing that, and oh my gosh, that's a hard one. But one thing that annoys me, you know what? I model. I'm in and out of clothing every single day. And the one thing is when I smudge my makeup on the clothing or when I take off the clothing and hop into another one, I get so staticky and my hair goes everywhere. It's like, poof.
That is funny. That is funny. That would really definitely. Now, have you ever like fallen while you were modeling on the ramp? Never?
Oh, I'm confident on the runway.
You
I love the
are.
runway.
Wow. But what about, I know that models have to they have to change very quickly, very rapidly.
Yes. Because
Um,
it's one after another. Those lines go really quick off and on the runway. You're off. And it's just game time from
Now,
there.
okay, here's a question that I've always wanted, to know. Do models get to keep the clothes that they model?
So it depends. Recently, I just did Phoenix Swim Week
Hmm.
and I had this beautiful one piece bikini. And the designer's like, no, no, it's yours. Keep it. And I'm like, this is the sweetest thing. Like, no one's ever done that. So here and there, yes.
So it depends.
Sometimes, but don't expect it. Don't ever expect that you're going to be getting something out of it. But the experience is amazing every time.
Good. Well, I can imagine though, if you get to model, let's say, a beautiful evening gown that cost $100,000, I don't think you'd be able to keep it, right?
No.
But a bikini that you can get from Walmart
Yeah,
or TJ Maxx, go keep it. You can have it. Are you going to wear this bikini in Albania?
I was debating on it for sure. There are
Take it
certain
with you.
colors.
Take it. Take it with
I,
you.
I'm going to.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. All
Just
right. So we all love celebrities. I know I have my own favorite celebrities. What celebrities or what three celebrities do you admire?
My top three, oh my gosh, there's so many, but my top three would be Brooke Shields because I was named after her.
Yes. I was gonna say that, yeah.
She's a wonderful mom. And you know what? I get so many compliments and it's some comments that I look like her at times. And
Well,
the
she
same
could be she could be
thing,
your mother. I
I
know.
I have my mother, but
She could be your second mother. I'm just
my
kidding.
second other mother, yes.
Yeah.
My second one would be Kendall Jenner because that was my nickname growing up. I looked like
Okay.
her. I walked, we looked similar.
Yeah.
And then my third one would be Zendaya. The,
Zendaya. Okay.
the reason being is because she's so confident. She empowers so many women out there. And you know what? All three of them do in their unique way. They all empower women and they're role models for everyone.
Definitely. I especially like Brooke Shields because when she was young, I mean, she started modeling, I think, when she was a little girl,
Oh,
like
yes.
really, really, really young.
I believe
And then
14.
something like that, yeah. And I
Mhm.
remember, I remember her Calvin Klein jean commercials,
Mhm.
very iconic, amazing. And her commercials, nobody comes between me and my Calvin Klein. I thought, all right, girl, I like it. Okay.
And you
And
know
her,
what? Oh, I'm sorry. You know
okay.
what? I'll be recreating one of her Calvin Klein's
Oh, please
outfits.
do.
Oh
Yes,
my gosh, yes. It's
please
been a dream of mine, so I'll be recreating it pretty soon, hopefully before or after Albania.
do it. With so your hair is pretty naturally wavy, correct?
No, it's actually straight.
Straight, straight. Okay, so Brooke Shields, when she did that commercial, she had straight hair. Okay.
Mhm.
And you have your white shirt ready and
Yes.
your jeans.
Everything, everything ready.
Oh yes, please do it. I want to see it. I want to see it. It's awesome, awesome. Speaking of Zendaya, I think she's also very amazing. She's actually very vocal about her own political beliefs, which I really admire. And she has her own line of beauty and fashion
Oh,
products, I think.
I
Yes.
actually I think I've seen those. I believe she modeled for her own brand too,
Hmm.
if I remember correctly.
And she has a beautiful voice. She has a very, very beautiful voice.
Very well-rounded
Hmm.
and everything.
Definitely. Better than Selena Gomez. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Moving on. Here's a good one. What advice would you give your 13-year-old self? Looking back when you were 13, 8 years ago, what would you tell her?
I would tell her to go out there and just do it, not to be afraid. Because at the end, it doesn't matter. At the end, you're gonna be where you want to be.
Yes.
Yes. Mhm.
What about telling her to grab a baseball bat and beat the hell out of every boy that bullied you?
Okay, that's a little too extreme, but
Just kidding. But that would be funny though. Here's a baseball bat. I'm gonna beat the hell out of you guys who bullied me now that I'm much bigger than you. That's hilarious. Were you ever bullied though? You were bullied.
yes, I was. I was bullied through middle school, if I remember correctly. Some in high school maybe.
Mhm.
Especially for my disabilities, my speech and my slow learning for sure, as
All
well
right.
as my height too. But you know what? I use my height now. It's amazing. I love my height. I love everything about me. It
Yes.
empowered me after that.
Of course. This is one thing that it is so important about, especially when you're competing in a pageant or being a model, that height does not really matter because of diversity, anybody can be a model, anybody can be a beauty queen.
Mhm.
So there are no more height requirements, there are no more weight requirements.
No,
There's a market for everybody.
it just depends on how bad you want it,
Exactly.
how confident you are to
Hmm.
show yourself and
It's
uncomfortable. Because yeah,
yeah. When I went to Miss USA um last month, the tallest contestant is Miss Tennessee USA. Without heels, she's like 6'4".
no way.
And I felt like a midget right next to her. Totally. And when she was wearing her heels, she was like almost like 7 feet tall. And her
Gosh,
father and her father was like 7 feet 5, etc. It's like, whoa, these are like giants.
I thought I was tall, but that's
Well, girl, there's always somebody taller than you,
oh
okay?
yeah.
So accept that, okay? No, so what I'm saying is that one thing that I don't like in pageantry is, short girls trying desperately to be tall. Listen, if you're like under 5 feet tall, own your height. If you're
Mhm.
short, you're short. Okay. I mean, there's certain strategies where you can make yourself look taller. But if you're 5'1" and you're wearing heels that are 6 feet tall, 6 feet high, it's ridiculous. You look ridiculous on stage. Okay. It's the same thing with tall girls. If you're 5'11" and you're wearing like uh uh 2-inch heels, it will not look good on you. At least wear like at least 4-inch heels and still
I'm
look.
gonna be wearing 5.
You're fine. That's fine.
Love it.
But does it have a like a platform? Like how thick is the platform? in front. Okay. Now, hopefully, whatever gown you're wearing, it will cover your shoes. So nobody will know exactly how high the heels are.
And I'm really long too. It's hard to find dresses long enough for me.
Well, have you found one? I hope.
Yes, I did.
Good.
Gorgeous.
And you know what? Uh, put it in your traveling bag, in your hand carry. Don't put it in a separate suitcase because it will get lost. Guard your evening gown with your life, baby.
Mhm.
Definitely. Okay.
I will.
It's- because you may never find, a gown in Albania your size. So hey. Now, what we all have habits. What one habit do you have that you want to get rid of? And why?
You know what? In Arizona, it's hot all the time. Everybody gets dehydrated, and I forget to drink water because of it. All the time. When I go to the gym, I'm like, where's my water ball? I need my water ball. So definitely the heat takes you out.
Oh, for sure. I can imagine. I can imagine. Now, Arizona is not always hot, is it?
Not all the time. No, we're coming up to our cold days in
Okay.
October. Mhm.
So you have 4 seasons. You do. Okay, good. Good.
Yes, we should.
Yes, and fall is just around the corner, just not too far away.
I love it.
Yeah, me too. I love fall. Fall is my favorite season,
Mhm.
definitely. Now, okay, here's a fun question. Name 3 things that you would never do, even if they paid you $1 million.
I would never smoke, drink, and ever do anything, any drugs, ever. Yeah.
You are such a good girl. You know what? I think people will love you in Albania. They
That's
will
good.
they will love you. Okay, well, here's a hypothetical situation. What if someone offered you an alcoholic drink? How would you handle that situation?
I don't think I would say thank you for the offer, but politely, no thank you. Especially for my well-being, I would stand up for myself.
Okay, all right. So yeah, just say no, right? It's
Yeah,
easy to say
easy.
no. Yeah,
Easy. It's not really hard to say no.
yeah. Well, not only that, but you also have to be very, very careful because of what do you call that? Drinks that are spiked. It happens all the time in bars, you know,
Mm,
and also when you hang out with people that you don't know, that you hardly know. So be
yeah.
careful out there, young ladies. Young ladies, be careful. Never speak with strangers. Never offer anything from strangers. Okay, unless they're
Especially
cute.
drinks.
Unless they're cute and
No,
rich. That's not an exception.
the only
You know what I
exception.
mean? If the guy looks like Zac Efron, fine, accept anything from Zac Efron. Okay, I'm just kidding. Uh okay, here's one. Here's a fun question. What would you do if you were invisible for a day, Brooke?
Ooh, okay. For this one, you know what? I would actually help. I would help a lot elderly people. Just because a lot of people can't do anything. They
But
have
wait
a
a minute.
hard
Wait
time.
a minute. You're invisible. You're gonna freak them out.
You're right.
You're gonna freak them out. If you're invisible, for Pete's sake.
Let
Like,
me
what
get
the hell
there.
is happening?
Let me get there. But most of it, I think I would help them out because they have a hard time. And my grandma and grandpa, they had a hard time with small things, with especially forgetting little things. And I think it would be helpful for them.
Okay. All right. That's good. How about walking in the judge's room and changing the scores?
No, I can't do that.
I would in a heartbeat. I mean, since nobody can see me, right? Nobody would know. Hello.
I need I'm going to earn my spot.
Good girl. You are so good. You are so pure and innocent. I hate you. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Last question. Tell me, why should you be the Miss Globe?
As your as your new Miss Globe 2024 USA, I am truly honored. And oh my gosh, this is such a good, this is such a good question. I've always thought of this. I'm like, why am I here? But I would love to provide leadership skills and spread awareness for lupus to honor my mother. And that's really it. I would love to honor my mother and spread this platform to everyone.
Mhm. Good. I think it's a very solid answer. You nail it and whatnot. And I think one thing I like about pageants these days is that they give the title holder the opportunity to promote the cause that they like, whatever cause. So
Mhm.
that's good. All right.
Oh,
Enough of
yes.
these stupid questions and let's play some games, Brooke. You
Oh,
like
I'm
games?
ready. I
You
love
like
games.
games? Okay.
All right, I'm a little competitive, but
Oh, I know you are. I can feel it, baby. I can feel it. Game number one is simple. It's called this or that. I
okay.
mention two things and you tell me which you prefer. Simple. Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea, black tea specifically.
Black tea. Okay.
Mhm.
Broccoli or spinach?
My favorite, broccoli. I love them both.
No, but you prefer broccoli?
Yes.
How do you eat, like raw broccoli or cooked?
Depends. If it's
Okay.
cold with ranch, sure, why not? Steamed broccoli with cheddar cheese on top. So
Good. Yeah, especially when it's really crunchy or crispy. I love when it's roasted broccoli. I prefer roasted broccoli myself.
oh, that sounds, you're making me
Yes.
hungry.
Yes, it's great with salad. It's great with salad and sometimes with rice. It's amazing. Makeup or no makeup?
I love makeup. I've been practicing for a long time. I've accepted. I love it.
Okay, so if you could only have three makeup products in your purse, what would they be?
Blush, mascara, and three. Okay. Concealer.
Concealer, yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say because I think we all need concealer, right? I think that's all you need.
I
Hide
think
away,
those are the
hide
top
away
three.
all these imperfections and flaws. Nobody wants to see them. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's great. I'm surprised you did not mention lipstick.
Oh my goodness. Maybe because I forgot that.
Okay, if I'm four, then you have four in your purse.
That's my four.
Lights on or lights off?
I'm a lights on.
Lights
Lights
on.
on. Hmm.
So you want to see everything
Yeah.
clearly?
Hmm.
Yes.
I love seeing everything. I feel like brightness just makes me happier.
Good. Are you scared of the dark?
No. Here and there, if I watch a scary movie once in a while, but most of the time, no.
All right. Good. Dog or cat?
Cats. I love cats. I love them both, but
Yeah, I love all animals, but I'm a dog person myself, so I kind of prefer dogs. One piece swimsuit or bikini?
bikini.
Bikini. Money or love?
Oh, money or love? I would say love. I love my family, but I was leaning toward money so I could help my family. So
See, either way. I think for me, either way is fine.
it
You
works.
know,
It shows that you love them too.
exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
Good, 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 good. Game number two. Tell me your favorites. Okay, what is your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
My mother, she was a bartender when I was little. She made
Okay.
me Shirley Temples quite often. I used to love those, but then I stopped drinking soda. So I love water and teas.
Water and black tea, I would think.
Yep.
Yes. Good. Yeah, soda. I cut down on soda. I used to drink a lot of soda. I gained weight and I realized and then I found out that sugar um can cause cancer. And
They add a lot of sugar, hidden sugar too.
a lot of sugar. So I really got scared and I just stopped. I kind of prefer like cold tea, iced tea, or even almond milk. I love almond milk.
Ooh, oat milk. Have you tried oat milk?
Oh yes.
Love it.
Any plant-based milk is good for you. Yeah.
It is.
Yep. What is your favorite color?
Green. I love sage green. You know what? I used to love blue, but it was very common, and over time I grew on green because I love growth, and that's what it kind of represents to me as growing.
Mhm. Yeah, green growth, green growth. It's like almost like Earth, the planet Earth, stuff. And your sash has all these green
I
colorings.
know. And then here's my crown. I'm gonna show you a little
Oh, let
something.
me see it. Let me see it. It's beautiful.
I was
It's
surprised
beautiful.
with green, and when I first like noticed this, I
It's
was like, oh my
beautiful.
gosh, it's my favorite color. It's meant to be.
It- are those one of those eBay crown specials that you can get for 99.99?
No.
Because there's so many of them. They all look alike. Like, is that really like for real? Or
This one is very heavy.
yeah.
Very heavy. But it works. It
And
fits
your and you and
perfectly.
you, and your earrings match too. You're wearing
I
earrings.
know. I'm
Yeah.
wearing green, green, green.
Green. So green. So are you saying then that green could be the color of your evening gown?
Well,
You don't have to answer if you don't
you're
want
right,
to.
you're right. I think for the pageant, I think I'm not supposed to disclose
Right.
it, so
So
respectfully.
it's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a surprise.
Yes.
It could be blue for all we know, right?
It's blue, red, yellow.
Who knows? What is your favorite perfume?
My favorite would be like some type of cinnamon. I
Cinnamon?
love cinnamon cookies. Usually my go-to is vanilla. What I used to love was cherry blossom.
Okay.
And then I slowly slid away from that and got into pastry vibes.
I'll take cinnamon perfume, please. Spray me cinnamon. And then all of a sudden, a few minutes later, you see all these bees and honeys, attracted to you.
I about
Ooh,
that. You're right.
cinnamon and ants too. So just be careful when to use them. What is your favorite flower?
Tulips. I love white
What-
tulips. Yeah.
Any
Usually I get what?
any significance with a white tulip?
Not really. I they just attract me more. I
Okay.
seem more attracted. I usually get red roses. Red roses, sunflowers. I love sunflowers too.
Oh
But
yeah, me too.
tulips, something just connected to me once I saw them. I'm like, these are gorgeous.
You can eat them, right?
What?
Yeah. You can eat tulips. Um, fun fact, in the Netherlands, which is the world's biggest producer of tulips, during World War II, they suffered a lot of starvation and famine. So the Dutch people, in order to survive, they had to eat uh, tulip bulbs, the bulbs itself.
Wow.
They would boil them, cook them, and just put seasonings like salt and pepper, and that's what they would eat. Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
So you can eat them. Yeah, fun fact. But tulips are beautiful too. I love tulips myself. What is your favorite holiday?
I love Halloween.
Halloween's coming up.
I know it's my favorite. Yeah, I was debating on Christmas or Halloween because I love Christmas when all my family gets together.
Mhm.
It's the greatest time. But Halloween is because I love dressing up.
Okay, so
That's
what
what I
what is
do.
what is the craziest Halloween costume you've ever had? You ever worn?
A skeleton. I think it was a skeleton. I was all dressed up in black with a white mask, and I love scaring. I love scaring my siblings off. It was the best.
Oh my God. Yeah, skeletons. I like a witch costume.
Yeah.
The whole works, with a fake nose, the witch hat, and the broom and whatnot. I mean, there could be some really, really scary, especially for kids, young kids. Definitely. What is your favorite music?
I love 80s.
The
I'm
80s?
I'm a oldies. I love old music.
Me too. I love
It's
oldies.
my favorite. It just something about the vibe
Hmm.
is uplifting.
Hmm.
Makes you happy once you hear the like a simple 80s song. It's something.
Yeah, I love the 80s too. Also, I think that was the era when the new wave music, the British invasion, a
Mhm.
lot of very popular British hit songs. Have you heard of Culture Club?
No, I have not.
Boy George?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, check it out. Culture Club, Boy George. Karma, 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 karma.
Yes, that
Yeah.
one. Yes.
Yeah, that's Culture Club. The 80s was wonderful. And Duran Duran,
Mhm.
Pat Benatar, the Go-Go's, which is a girl group. Vacation's all I ever wanted. Yeah, amazing. I have most of their CDs. Yeah, this is great. Bring back the 80s with big
I
hairdo.
think we should. I think it'd
We
be
should.
cool.
Big hair. Everything's about big hair. Back in the 80s. What is your favorite fruit?
Oranges.
Oranges?
Oranges, yes. Yeah, I love citrus. Citrus is yummy.
Me
Mhm.
too. We need our vitamin C every day. Game number three.
Okay.
Brooke, would you rather have more time or have more money?
I would say have more time. You know what? It's going back to the money or love thing where you
Mhm.
can give money to family and more time with family. So it's like either way, it's benefiting.
Of course, totally agree. Again, everything is relative. It really depends on your situation, for
Yes.
the time being. Brooke, would you rather know all of the world's languages or speak with all the animals?
I would love to know every language. Every language. It's just then I could travel everywhere and meet so many new people. Language barriers are hard. It's huge.
Oh, definitely.
Mhm.
And you know what? I think for me, if you know all the world's languages, I think there would be peace because
Yes.
yeah, there
Yeah,
would
and we'll be
not
able to communicate better.
exactly. Good one. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
I love reading. It's
You?
one of my favorite things.
Are you reading a book right now?
I'm reading the Twilight series.
Okay.
That one's a good one.
Yeah, they're good.
But if I had to choose between them, between what was it, reading and the ability to speak,
Speak.
it would be probably the ability to read.
Read, yes. Yeah, because as a beauty queen, you have to speak, correct?
Yes.
You have to
Hmm.
speak,
For sure.
Now that you're able to speak in all different languages, who's stopping you
So
from
much easier.
yeah, so much easier for sure. Would you rather go to dinner alone or go to a concert alone?
I think I would have to go to probably dinner alone because if I go to a concert alone, it'd be kind of a little bit more frightening. It would it would be frightening to be alone around I mean
That's
a
true.
lot of people too.
That's true. Whereas if you go to a dinner alone, you'll have full security. Uh,
Yeah.
you know what I
Full
mean?
security, you'll be with your family,
Yes.
friends, with
Hmm.
the people you love.
Yeah. It's a much, much safer zone. Love it. Would you rather be able to control fire or water?
Water. I would love to control water. Especially if you've seen The Last Airbender. Water is known as healing,
Yes.
and that's where I get from. I
Mhm.
love
It's
my
funny
water.
because I think both fire or water in its excess destroys anything, can destroy anything.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And also they're opposite of each other because water can kill fire, but fire cannot necessarily kill water, you know?
Yes. And you can put out water with a
Yeah,
fire. You can put out a fire with water.
yeah, but
Mhm.
essentially we both need both elements are important to live, to survive. So
Mhm.
without one or the other, we can't live.
Yes.
Last one. Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality?
I would say a 6 with amazing personality. If I didn't have anyone like to my level, it would be hard to communicate my feelings to them, especially if they didn't have the same personality as me, you know? For sure, a 6 with a good personality.
Would you ever would you ever marry a guy who is shorter than you?
Yeah, I
You
would.
would.
Yeah. Because
Oh,
I don't really look at height. I look at the person and their overall well-being, how they take care of themselves, how they treat other people.
that's interesting. Would you ever marry a guy who is more beautiful than you, more
Yeah,
attractive?
yes. I don't think it's really about beauty, but beauty in themselves.
Okay, so what's in their heart?
Because
Okay.
you can be with a man that doesn't look attracted to you,
Hmm.
that you don't have attraction to, and have a great heart, and you can be attracted to that.
Hmm. Are you are you going out with someone right now?
Not right now. No.
Right now. Because you're competing, right?
Yes.
Because it would be a huge distraction, right?
It would be a huge distraction, especially about trying to focus and stay head down and really getting into it.
You know what? That is a very good attitude. I think that's the kind of attitude that every pageant queen should have when they're competing. No boy. That's why boyfriends are not allowed in the hotel rooms.
Mhm.
When you're competing,
Huge
you can.
distraction.
Yeah, it's a distraction. And then I've heard so many stories of pageant girls who um who have left the competition or who were sent home because they were not following the rules. There were a lot of too many distractions and stuff. So hopefully we will not be able to see that in you.
No, not at all. You'll see me working hard, face down, nothing.
Good. And you know what? Don't forget because when you're competing in Albania, you're not competing as Brooke. You're competing as USA.
Yes.
So
And it's
you
really about not competing against all these women. It is about that, but it's about how you can you're facing yourself.
Mhm.
It's all about how you can beat yourself. How can
Exactly.
you over I don't have the right word for it right now, but
Yeah, I hear you because when you're competing in Albania, they will not be calling you as Brooke. They will call you, hey, Miss USA, Miss USA, USA. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So you have a huge responsibility because you're representing a big, great nation.
yes.
You know,
Mhm.
huge.
And it's your outlook
Mm,
too. You have to make sure
exactly.
you're doing really good because you are the face of your country.
Hmm. Totally, totally, totally. Now, okay, well, your gown is going to be a secret. What about your national costume? Can you give us some hints, maybe? Like a little hint?
Can be extravagant.
Extravagance? Ooh, I like extravagance. I
Hmm.
love the more extravagant, the better.
Oh,
Yeah. No, is it heavy? Is it going to be a heavy costume that you can drag with you?
it is heavy. It is.
Okay.
I can't tell you anymore. You digging at
This is entrapment. I'm trapped and I'm entrapping you.
me?
All right. That's great. Listen, I know you're very busy and I know you have a full, schedule ahead of you as far as preparations go and whatnot. Now, who will be cheering for you? Are you gonna any relatives or family going to Albania to cheer you up?
I'm going by myself.
By yourself.
Yes, I am.
Oh dear.
It's definitely going to be a huge experience being
Uh-huh.
independent, confident, resilient, and overall, it's going to be a life-changing experience.
So
And
are you going to fly out from Phoenix to where? What is your itinerary?
I believe Phoenix to California, and then California to Albania, if I remember correctly,
Okay.
because we just ordered the tickets not too long ago.
Or Los Angeles, maybe to Germany, Frankfurt,
Yes, yes.
and then Frankfurt to Albania. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Good, good, good. So you must be really, really excited. Hopefully, can't wait. And who knows, maybe when you're traveling, you get to bump into a fellow contestant.
I
You
know.
know,
I am so excited to meet all the pageant ladies. Gosh, they are now known as pageant sisters.
exactly.
We're going to be very
Exactly.
close.
Let me give you a very important tip.
Okay.
Okay. Before you step out of the plane in Albania, make sure you have your full makeup on, looking fabulous, looking gorgeous. Okay. And I'm sure because of your height, you will not be missed. They will immediately run up to you and that's Miss USA right there. Yeah, 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 take pictures of her. La, la, la. Yeah. So never leave, not even leave your room without makeup on, because
Oh, I
everybody judge you by your looks, etc.
even without makeup though, I am
Fabulous.
yes.
Well, that's good
But
to
yes,
know.
I will definitely take your tip into consideration. Thank you.
For sure. No problem. Now, listen, before I let you go, is there a message that you would like to convey to your fans, your supporters, to everybody watching?
I want to say thank you for everybody watching, especially now, and all my supporters that have been following me on Instagram. And go follow Critical Beauty as well. They're pretty awesome. Thank you for interviewing me today. And yes, keep up with my journey. I've started small, and everybody else is same in the same boat as me. You're gonna start small, and over time, you will grow. Mhm.
Good. That's a very, very good message. Very, very good. And I can't wait to watch the pageant because I never miss watching the Miss Globe every year. Last year, I remember they had a wonderful production, a very strong batch of contestants. But I think this year I feel it's going to be much better, much bigger. So I can't wait. I can't wait to watch it. Woo! So everybody, thank you for watching Critical Beauty. Thank you for watching my interview with Brooke. Please follow her on her Instagram. I'm going to put your Instagram address account in the chat box, in the description box
Yeah,
below. People can follow you. Okay. Listen, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the afternoon in sunny,
I
beautiful,
will. Thank you.
hot
I have this beautiful
Arizona.
view to enjoy.
Yes. And we'll get to, and once this video is uploaded, I will tag you so you can share it with your followers. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank
So
you.
virtual kisses, virtual hugs. Go
Bye,
USA!
USA.
All right. I'll see you soon.